Hey you guys, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Infinite Lock. It's your boy Eric, and today we have another IZONE double reaction. We have the Violeta. I say Violeta MV, and then we have the Panorama dance practice. IZONE, out of all the girl groups that I've come across, they're definitely, I would say, in terms of talent level, top to bottom, all members, they're definitely like a top 5 group for me. In terms of what I've seen. I think that honestly a lot of these 4th gen girl groups that are being created now are cut from similar cloth in terms of a lot of the members are super talented. I kind of get the vibe from the new Le Sserafim. They don't have as many members, but I get that vibe where it's like, you know, any one of them could be the star. You know what I mean? And I think IZONE gave me that same vibe when I reacted to them the first time. Definitely, I saw people saying, like, you know, IZONE, the IOIs, like, they wish those groups would have stayed together so we could have seen, you know, what, you know, that almost like that Girls' Generation and Twice type of, you know, impact in terms of a bigger group, you know what I mean, with a lot of members. I think like From Is Nine is like you know, garnering a lot of that in terms of like the newer groups that have the newer girl groups that have a lot of members. I think that they're, you know, that kind of next group after like Twice in terms of like youth, like a younger group than them. That's like that next gen. That's like kind of, I think if they can create some more hit songs, they'll pioneer that new, like, you know, 9-member, you know, 8+ member type format. But yeah, IZONE super talented. Again, happy for you know, Chaewon and Sakura, who just debuted with Le Sserafim. I've gotten into a bunch of the members' stuff, so go just check my reactions, my playlist. I've gotten into a bunch of the other members, like, you know, just their endeavors, and I still probably have more to get into. But yeah, I mean, it's just, again, from, you know, Wonyoung, Yujin being an IVE, you know, some of the solo stuff with Eunbi, Kwon Eunbi, and it's just great to see idols still being successful after their group disbands, even if it was, I guess, a positive note because they had so much success. But yeah, I haven't heard Violeta yet, obviously. I've heard Panorama. I do have a reaction to that MV, but I haven't seen the dance practice. Their dance practices are always lit, so that's why I wanted to add that in. But yeah, let's get into Violeta. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And yeah, IZONE with Violeta. No English captions. Bro, I love their formations. Wonyoung is so adorable. Main dancer. Hey. Just build up, their build up. Bro. I just don't. I get it. I get it to a certain extent that, because I'm starting to have mental breakdowns reacting to IZONE, because musically, production wise, the talent level, I really think that the industry knew that they were in trouble and they had to disband them. Like there wouldn't have been enough room for a lot of groups if IZONE had stayed together. I'm just gonna keep it 100% real and funky with y'all. Like, I just gotta call it how it is. I really think that they were a threat to the game. They're just who's competing. I mean, like, outside of groups that were just already established at the time, who's competing with this? Like, they're throwing main dancers, main vocalists, main, centers of groups, faces of groups. They're throwing that at you left and right. Like, this is easy. They're making this look easy. These are hit songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, every title track, hit, hit, hit. Like, this is absolutely insane. And they're following the same format almost for every one of these. That same vibe. Bro, Eugene, you better. Come on, Bias. Come on, Bias. Center Eugene. Bro, that cadence, bro. Wow, the talent level is crazy. Stunning. Hey, hey. Main dancer. It always gets cute when she comes to the front. I love that. Right here. Is this? This isn't. This isn't Nako, is it? I don't think so. I'm not sure. Eugene, you better go off, Eugene. I'm telling, she is a superstar. She's a superstar. Hey, in the water. Come on now. Hey, hey. Is Eugene still dancing in the water 5 seconds later? She's still dancing in the water. Oh, that was clean. How they? Oh, I gotta see a dance practice to this. How they're going out with every step. Sickening behavior. Eugene is still in water. Somebody please get Eugene a towel and get her out of the water, please. Ooh, that dum 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 dum. Bro, this production is next level. Bro, the vocals are huge, bro. Who? Okay, who is this? Y'all would let me know who is this in the background. The background vocals, bro. Come on, Center One Young, you better end it off. So that was IZONE with Violeta MV. Man, superb talent level. I remember when I first, I think Fiesta might have been my opening reaction to them. Fiesta is one of the top 10 girl group songs. Not to separate boy group and girl group, but I would say Fiesta is probably one of my top 15 songs. Period. Like boy group and girl group, like total top 15 K-pop songs that I've heard. In terms of just pure raw production and just execution and like era, like it might be like top 7 to 8, like legit, like all generations what I've seen. That they are so, like, the way that they worked with them for this time period is so next level. Every title track is one-upping the last, like. And that's what I'm saying. I think they were a true threat to the industry, and I think they probably, because I know for a fact that the company thought about keeping them together, knew how much success they were having, but I mean honestly, like, it's not. I think people just it's only so much room for like the top groups. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, like the bigger that you get, the smaller the crowd gets. You know what I mean? Because everyone's not getting that high level success. I think IZONE would have been in that air with the Red Velvets and the Twices, and in terms of girl groups especially. And I think that it would have taken away from a lot of what's going on in the industry. Not that's not a bad thing at all. It just would have made it so competitive, and in an already super competitive field of play. I think they were just like, all these girls are super talented. We'd rather just let them go on their way. And also, it's been about like what 3 4th gen groups that have been created from members that were previously in IZONE. If I'm maybe 2 or 3, I know at least what Ive and definitely Ive and the Seraphim, but and they have so much promise to be big groups. But I think that it's just like, this was just too much for the industry. Like, this right here was just, and I mean, they haven't even, for me, like, I haven't heard like too much of their discography outside of title tracks. I don't know how their B-sides sound or anything like this, but I feel like they hadn't even gotten fully into their bag in terms of just, a lot of these title tracks were like along the same path and branded the same way, kind of the same type of cadences, but still different vibes, but that kind of elegant, luxurious type of style. But I feel like they really could have got into they had members that could get into an R&B bag. They had members that could get into a hip hop bag. They had a lot of avenues that they could go in, and that's what really made IZONE dangerous, I feel like, as a group, is that they didn't even scratch the surface of the potential that they could have had. And that's kind of, just as a music fan, that's kind of disappointing, just because they slayed their time together, but it's kind of disappointing to not see where they could have went. But also from a marketing standpoint, a business standpoint, and just an entire industry standpoint, I could kind of understand like what they would have done to the industry. They would have had the industry in shambles. Like I said, outside of the groups that were already super established with their own fan bases and everything like that, they would have had the industry in shambles, just because they would have forced their way into a spot, into one of those larger superstar group slots, and they would have taken away from some things that we get to see more of now. Not naming names or naming groups or anything like that. Like I say, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, a good thing, or anything in between. It's just an observation. It is what it is. They had so much talent that's what would have happened. You know what I mean? They were already starting to carve that out for themselves. You know what I'm saying? But at least on the bright side, we got to get solid, very, very star-studded, talented groups, with the led by these members, and they're able to influence you know, freshly debuted members in other groups because they have that experience and that, you know, that superstar mentality and things of that nature. So that's a plus for me, being able to see them kind of almost like mentor the other members in their groups and kind of lead them to successful careers and things like that. So let's get into Panorama dance practice. I've been blown away by these girls since day one, honestly. They are all so fierce. I like how they do this at the beginning of their dance practices too, like show them all and then like cut to it. Hey, hey, hey. She take a panorama. Hey, hey, bro, I love that part. Hey, oh my god, bro, they were in their bag. They're low key tall as hell as a group. I'm trying to, cause Won is tall and Eugen is tall. Chaewon, Che, Chaeyoung is that tall? Chaeyoung look just as tall as you. Well, no, she look a little shorter than you. They all look like a decent height though. I know majority of them. Her vocal, come on now, she's carrying that note. Hey, okay, come on, Eugen. Hold on, I'm just gonna look at the four behind Eugen. Just look how they get to the money. Bro, dancing, bro. Hey, hey. The chest pop. They have so much control over their bodies. It's crazy. The musicality. Eugen's tall ass took four steps and was all the way at the back already. Literally though. That's a great hairstyle for her. Oh my god, bro. Oh, I like how they brought her in right at the front. I like that. Panorama. Come on, main dancer. Bro, the footwork, is that... Who is this? The footwork. Oh, that was so clean. It's something about her that's just so charismatic as a performer. So charismatic. She goes so hard. I'm sorry. The height. Who is this over on the right? Is that? That's not. Is that Eugen? And is that Nako? Am I correct in saying that's Nako? I think it's Nako. That's the shorter one. That their height difference is so adorable. I'm sorry. I just had to put that out there. It's so cute. Ooh. I love when they bring her in. She like cutifies the track. She like she cutifies it and then just gets right out, gets right in the back. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, I just slayed. Panorama. Damn, Eugen just looked tall as hell right there. Panorama. Hey, oh, y'all better jig, footwork, check the feet. Tap, 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 tap. Who is this? Who is this right here? In these red pants. With this, like, I don't even know. What is this? Pink, white? Who is this right here? I can't see her face for real. Her and her were just eating. Wait, is this Blonde Bob Sakura? Nah, I don't think so. They love that build up, that they did that in Fiesta. This right here, not the same thing. Who is this? I asked this before. Who is this in the background? Right here. She's eating. I ain't gonna lie. She's the MVP right here. I reacted to her. I'm sorry for pausing this. I reacted to her. I'm gonna go back. I reacted to her solo debut, but her name escapes me right now, and what? Damn. She had a solo debut with BB, and she Smiley. Damn, what is her name? That was a bop, and she's eating this dance. She's eating the dance practice up. She looks like a star soloist right here. I'm sorry, she's eating this up. Just look, whenever you pause it, she just looks like she's in the cut, killing it. Hey, hey, get in your bag. Yep, the blonde short hair. She's eating. Who is this? I'm supposed to know who this is, and it's frustrating me that I don't. So I was IZONE with the Panorama dance practice. Again, I apologize towards the end. I had so many questions. And I wanted you guys to know who I was talking about, so you guys could answer me in the comments, because it was really upsetting me. Like I said, I know a good amount of them. I know more than half. But just sometimes, like especially when I'm watching dance practices, I ain't gonna lie, idols sometimes look different during dance practices. Male and females. Usually it's when they're wearing hats and not wearing hats, and just like, and it's like, I think we're so used to seeing them like in these glammed up like outfits when they're wearing like more chill clothes. Sometimes they can like, it's sometimes like harder for me to pick them out and when it's bigger groups. But I super impressed with that, as expected. The song was a bop, first listen. Their stuff is like first listen stuff. Like, you don't have to think about it. Every single IZONE song that I've heard, for the most part, I don't think I've reacted to an IZONE song where I'm like, I don't really know about this. If I did, it might have been one, and the next listen was automatic bop. But yeah, the talent level is just insane. Yena, that is the name that was escaping me when she came in the middle. At the end, she had the debut with Smiley with BB. After seeing her solo, because I think I reacted to IZONE first, and then I reacted to her as a soloist, and then I went back and reacted to IZONE. Seeing her as a soloist, now it's made her stand out that much more to me. I mean, she did stand out to me in Fiesta though, without me knowing who she was, or like I didn't really know them because it was my first reaction. But she goes hard. They all take such advantage of their center time. Like I've said this, I think, in the past about them. It looks like they're competing with each other. It's like they had that survival show mentality when they were on stage. It's like every time each girl got their own center moment, it's like, okay, this is my time to shine, the rest of y'all back up. But not like in a selfish way, just in a, it's my turn to make a shine type of thing. You know what I mean? And they all just dominate the camera when they're in the middle. Again, I just think she was instant bias. She just has that, I don't know, it's something very towering about her, where she just has that next level charisma and charm and performance aspect about her. And I think that she's showing that off in IVE right now. Again, the blonde bob short hair, who is this right here, who is this right here? I feel like I'm supposed to know who this is. This is what I was talking about at the end, like her, and then there was one in the red pants that I stopped the video on. They were eating the choreo up for a stretch. Again, it's crazy because you could watch IZONE and the best dancer of that particular part of the choreo might be all the way on the outside in the back. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the talent level that they have here. Usually a lot of groups, they end up trying to just center all the best dancers all of the time. But with them, it's like you could close your eyes and choreograph this and tell which girl to stand where, because it doesn't matter. They're all going so hard when they're in center. Yeah, man, the talent level is impeccable, and they're superstars. At the end of the day, they're just superstars. We're seeing that now with all the success they're having on their own, and I just can't wait to see more and hear more from the girls in their own individual endeavors and group endeavors now. So yeah, before you guys go, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way, and yeah, till next time.